Hey everyone, it's me. Welcome back to Sobriety for Beginners because I know that I am. I'm just a beginner in all this. Went to a Zoom meeting the other night. I haven't been able to attend any, face-to-face meetings just because with um, scheduling and everybody's at school, and once they get home from school, it's homework, it's dinner, it's baths and playing, and then it's time for bed. So leaving for a little bit here and there right now is a little difficult. So I've decided that I started to do, more Zoom meetings, and it's really cool. I've been enjoying it. There's a couple of them that I've went to, and there were like people from the UK in there, or there's people from, I think one person was from Sweden, and they were from, Tennessee and Atlanta and all over the place. And it's just funny to see so many different people from so many areas telling the same story, and it's all my story. And it's so easy to relate to a lot of these people, and there's hundreds of miles away. But one meeting the other night, they talked about fear, and fear has always been hard for me to identify just because I always put on the facade of everything's okay. I don't have any fears, which in fact I really truly do have a lot of fear. When I was drinking, my biggest fear was not having any the next day. And I know that's so stupid, but I would get so panicky and so anxious and so upset to think that I wouldn't have something the next morning to drink. And it would really just scare me, and it would freak me out to think that I didn't have something the next day to have. So I always made sure that I had something, at least one in the morning, just to get me going for the day. And it's sad. That's a terrible fear to have. But of course, when I'm drinking, my fears would be, am I gonna get caught? Living in that state of paranoia. Just constant paranoia of who can smell it, who knows, are they hinting, are they saying things because they know, or am I reading too much into this, am I overthinking this, am I acting differently, am I saying too much, am I saying too little, am I going over the top, am I being too quiet, just like that paranoia state of mind while drinking. It's terrible, because it just takes up so much of your brain capacity the whole day, if that's all you're thinking about. And it's a lot of work. And that was another fear, and fear of getting caught, fear of getting fired, fear of my husband finding out, fear of losing my marriage, my kids, my house. But I'm the jaywalker. I would still keep drinking. That fear is just gonna go away as soon as I take that drink, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. There's a bug flying around me. Sorry. Fears now, it's fears have shifted, but they've shifted a little differently, just because alcoholism is a disease of the mind, but my mind still keeps wandering, and it keeps overthinking things. So now it's, do people know that I'm an alcoholic? What would they think of me if they found out that I was? Or should I even care that, they know that I'm an alcoholic or not? Should I even tell them? Should I not bring it up? So it's just another fear that just kind of gets shifted. And I've always been one to put on that face, that face of everything's fine, everything's good, we're all under control, everybody's happy, everyone's healthy, and I'm gonna tell you all these great things. Sorry, there's an airplane going ahead. I'm gonna tell you all these wonderful things of that's going on in my life, and really deep down inside I can barely hold my crap together today. It's like, that's another fear of people finding out that I don't have all my crap together today. So fears are, I try and sit there and say, like, I don't really have any fears. Everybody has fears of, spiders or heights or whatever, whatnot. But I do have fears. I have fears that people won't accept me. for who I am, and that's why I would drink. Because when you want to go out and have a social event, if there's you can be a large group of people and you have that social anxiety, and I have a fear of that people won't accept me for who I am, then I would drink. I have a fear of people thinking differently of me, and I really shouldn't care what people think, but everybody does. But what if they found out I was an alcoholic? Would now they kind of walk on eggshells around me, or think differently of me, or think that I'm a failure in any way because I can't drink like normal people, or it's just, fear is not good. I have to keep working on it though. It's just those are my things that I have to keep working on, and I just have to say, you know what, screw it, because the only people that I need to care about is me, my husband, my kids, my family, and that's it. I don't need to appease anybody else. I don't need to appease the masses. I just need to make sure that my immediate group is happy and healthy, and that's all that matters. Really, honestly, that's all that matters. Everybody else can have their own opinions, and I'm just going to be here with my family, and we're going to be happy. So this is a good meeting, is a good topic. I don't like to think about fears, but I definitely do have my own. I gotta work on my own. It's hard to do so, but it's been nice. Kids are back to school, and my husband's back to school. He's a teacher as well, so he's back to school. So everybody's got all kinds of stuff that they get to do throughout the day, and I'm still home teleworking, but we're making it through. I'm trying to get rid of the cabin fever. It's been hard. So I've been doing things to kind of break up my day, just to make it seem like, okay, so this is my to-do for, this hour and that hour, and just to kind of break up my day, so that way I don't feel like I'm stuck at home by myself for too long, for a certain length of time, because once, 2:00 comes, I have to pick up my son from school, and then the rush of mommy's attention starts all over again. So we're working through it. It's been hard, sitting here by myself all day, but we just gotta cope, and we just gotta make it through, and it'll be all right. Once we get in the groove of things, get back into the normalcy of everything, I think it'll be okay. It's just switching up the schedules was a little rough, a little shaky to start out with. So, but I hope everybody else is having a great day. It's been wonderful. It's been nice. It's been a little rainy, but the weather's been wonderful, so I can't complain. But yeah, it's been good, and I hope everybody else has a great day today.